Hey friends, I hope that you are enjoying Shrove Tuesday, that whether you got your pancakes, picked them up here, or you're making your own breakfast or your own feast at home, that it is great. I wish we could be together, but as it seems to go, it just didn't work out. But for a second, as you're eating, as you're finishing up, I just wanted to explain to you why we're doing this. And it has a long history because tomorrow is the first day of Lent. It's 6 weeks build up to Easter. And for a very long time in the church, Lent was a time for people to fast, to give things up and remember their need for God. And so what people used to do is they would fast from things that had lots of fat and sugar in them. And so that they wouldn't be tempted, they tried to use all that up. And so they thought, what is the best meal I can think of that would use up my meat and my fat and my sugar? And they said, breakfast. So they would make pancakes and bacon and eggs and create this huge feast on Shrove Tuesday, the day before Lent, to eat all that up in preparation for fasting. And that's what we're doing today. We're following that tradition. And I hope that in some ways, as you feast, you'll think of some ways that you might want to fast. And that when you want to do that thing that you've given up or you're not doing, you might remember that we are preparing our hearts for our need for Jesus. That it might turn you to prayer or to thinking about where you want God in your life and things like that. But I know, and you have a card like this is a card we used last year, that we said, during Lent, I will fast from blank because I want God to teach me what it means to feast on blank. And that's our hope, that when we fast and realize we have a need for God, that we'll realize that when we're with God, it turns into a feast. But it's very easy. This is my favorite thing from last year. Somebody, a kid, left a card. And what they said was, during Lent, I will fast from soda because I want God to teach me what it means to feast on. And they wrote nothing. They figured, I'm going to give up soda because it's not that good for me. But they didn't actually think that there would be much of a feast in return. And what I want you to know is that the feast you're having tonight, the good food you're having, the enjoyment you're having, that tomorrow when we begin fasting and we begin Lent, that we really believe where we encounter Jesus, it will blow our feast today out of the water. That in some ways God's inviting you to a full life. So feast tonight, think about a way you might want to fast during Lent, and I hope that you'll believe and see how God's inviting you to feast come Easter. Hope you have a great meal. God bless. Grace and peace, my friends. See you soon.